bounce, rock, roller skate. There's only one nation, no debate. Mix the funk with the silver and black vibes.
What is up, Raider Nation? We are back with another episode, Real Talk Nation Podcast, episode 4. And today, Victory Monday, my boy.
Victory Monday, baby.
We got Cheeto Linus in the house today, guys, and we have a special guest, and we'll let you know more about that later on. But today, Cheeto just fucking landed an hour ago, guys.
I did.
He just got back from Vegas, and we're going to hear about his experience and everything. But hey, round of applause to the Raider Nation for showing up again, and the Raiders for winning yesterday against the Browns, my boy.
Yeah, it was nail biting, bro. But we did it. We needed that dub.
How'd you see the nation responding after our loss this time?
You know what? You could tell that week against Carolina was bad because there wasn't as many as there were when we went that day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot less fans, more Browns fans. The tailgate was dead.
Yeah.
I was surprised. But once we were inside, I sat in the black hole. I saw more of the fans. Like, you felt that energy.
Right.
When the way the defense started balling out, we got the turnovers, like, you could feel that energy coming back. So now that we got that dub, hopefully we'll get that going again.
And it's just a Raider thing, bro. It's like,
yeah.
We know Max Crosby, Devontae Adams.
Oh,
you feel like your fucking world's coming to the fucking end when you hear that news. It's like shit. Like,
yeah.
So, and I did a couple skits about that. Just like, a lot of people didn't want to go to the games.
Yeah.
The tickets dropped significantly, and people were just like, I met a lot of people say, "Hey, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose."
Yeah, they did.
And for some reason, you just felt like, nah, this is the type of games that the Raiders win.
Right.
And you expect them to lose. And but hopefully it's the beginning of a winning streak. We got the Broncos coming up next, but that's the following week. I did want to touch base on the players who had their first career start as the Raiders,
bro,
and how great they did. But not only that, Minshew. How'd you see him? Well, you were there live.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of replays. But I see a Minshew who was more into the game. He didn't see that he was scared this time.
Right.
He looked like everything was under control. There was a time on the game where he was just like kind of like that Kobe shit, like,
hey, relax.
We got this shit.
We got this.
You know what I mean? So that felt amazing. So you being there, the timing, being there live yesterday, the ball was going out really fucking fast on TV. It must have been way crazy live. So how'd you see Minshew yesterday?
I saw him a lot more comfortable. I think finally he got to use him for his strength. A lot of quick passes, a lot of getting rid of the ball fast, a lot of different plays. Even the receivers doing their end arounds was good. Just seeing him mix them up. And I did see him more comfortable, even in the pocket. He had more time this time, He had a lot more time to make plays, find receivers. The first play, the receiver dropped the ball, Bowers.
Right.
Like, it was like, dude, catch the ball. This is what we're talking about. But I did see Minshew a lot better. The offense moving a lot better. Seeing these dudes come out on defense, like you said, we were like, hey, who's going to even play on defense?
Right.
Who's Snowden? Who's Robinson? All these other players. Seeing Jack Jones got benched the first quarter.
Yeah.
That was huge,
there's
bro.
so much we could talk about this game. Just the simple fact we got the dub, and that's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to touch bases on everyone you named right now, because like yesterday before the game, no one knew who the fuck Snowden was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you now so that's just, we'll touch on him. But for example, when we're talking about Minshew right now, that was like my main concern. It's gonna be week 4 already. I mean, it was week 4.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see chemistry with the team. I saw that. I wanted to see Luke Getsy calling plays like his ass was in the hot seat. And
I think it was, bro.
We saw it from the beginning.
Yes.
Like when it first started, we were like, oh shit. Like you saw even Brock Bowers running like a running back play that he did, like a little slang. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So talk about Getsy, the play calling. Before we get into the other players, it was just great to see, man. What you think about this play calling now?
I liked it, because finally I think JPJ made a big difference on that line, and it gave Minshew that confidence.
Yeah.
I got time. I got this dude in front of me who's going to block, who's going to take care of me, and you could just see them getting the ball out quick, moving. And just the way they were moving the ball down the field, like it's like, okay, here we go. This is what we've been waiting for.
Right.
Even to see them get the run game going.
Right.
Once you get that run game going, Minshew's able to do the play action.
Right.
There was one throw where he missed the dude deep. That would have been a touchdown.
Oh,
had
yeah.
he hit him.
Yeah.
But then again, that goes with developing, that chemistry with the players. But it's crazy because everybody was scared what we're gonna do without Devontae. I think not having Devontae forced them to use everybody.
Yeah.
Like you can't just focus on Tay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was actually a good thing in a way that Minshew was able to get the ball out, find his players, and make those big plays.
You see that could be good or bad.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
okay, we don't have Devontae and the ball was spread around everywhere.
Mhm.
Then you get Devontae back and it's like, fuck, like we have to give the ball to Devontae Adams. And then these dudes don't have like Minshew. I want him to have that leader mentality
Yeah.
to be like, this is my team. I'm the quarterback. I'll get you the ball
I'll
when
get
I'm
you
gonna
the
get you
ball
the
when I'm-
ball.
yeah.
Like don't feel pressure like I have to give it to Devontae the whole time and then we run away from our playbook. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Mhm.
I mean that it could be good or bad. I just hope it leans more to the good, on that side. But yesterday there's another thing. You mentioned Powers right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say his name was?
JPJ?
I was like, what the fuck is that? I don't know, but
Jackson Powers
yeah,
Johnson.
Jackson Powers, man.
Yes,
I
yes.
just call him fucking Powers.
Yeah.
That dude's a shit talker, bro.
Bro, I love that
dude,
kid.
That
Yeah.
dude, man. Like people don't know who he is. He's a rookie lineman, right?
Yeah.
Offensive lineman.
Mhm.
Bro, his presence there on the offensive line is just something else, man.
It is, bro. He's a dog.
It's something
Yeah.
else. And guess what, Nation? We have a fucking running game yesterday.
Bro, Madison was running yesterday. Man.
Madison, what happened to Seuss?
Zeus got a couple runs. There was one he almost broke. And I think my problem with him is that he still needs to make that guy miss.
Mhm.
You can make one guy miss, bro. The fumble was huge, though. Zeus.
Yeah.
That almost cost us.
Yeah.
But Madison, man, he was doing his thing. Just the way he runs hard. He hits the hole. He makes a move. He makes somebody miss. And I think just that physical presence made us look even better.
Was Madison the one who booked it and he fucking tripped him?
Yeah. No. That was,
That was
Zeus.
Zeus?
That
Oh,
was
wow,
Zeus.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
Mhm.
tripping out on that.
Yeah, that
but
was Zeus, bro.
that would have been it. He was taken to the house.
Oh, he was about to. I thought he
Yeah.
was gone.
But see that this is gonna work moving forward now because Seuss is gonna hear it from everyone how Madison, bro,
Yeah.
is gonna want the ball now.
Yeah.
Give him the ball. He was a man running, so that's gonna motivate him to be better moving forward.
Yeah.
So I'm excited on the running game, but I'm really more excited with that offensive line, bro. Yesterday was awesome.
Oh, they were good
great.
yesterday. Yeah.
It was great.
Mhm.
Talk about Madison, man. Do you know this is his rookie year or he
No.
played before?
So Madison actually came to us from Minnesota. So he was he was their second running back. And then Cook was there. Cook left. They kept Madison. Madison became the
Mhm.
star. He didn't do good being the number one back. So when we signed him, it was like, okay, he's going to be a backup to Zeus. So I know a lot of people want him to start, but I don't know if how some players, if you start them, they get freaked out, they get scared.
Yeah,
Maybe he
yeah.
just does better
Mhm.
coming in. Yeah.
And this is why we needed Cheeto last week, man.
I saw that. He's like, I don't know shit about the Cleveland Browns.
I'm all like I said. You come to the Raiders, y'all
Yeah.
Raiders. I only watch completed Raider game. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
fucking follow their teams, but this is why we needed you last week. But hey, I'm sure there's a lot of Raider fans out there that just watch Raider games also and don't really follow all these other players. But look, Madison, I think he won the Raider Nation love yesterday, bro.
Oh, he
it was
did.
just that running game it was so frustrated to begin with
Mhm.
for the last couple games. And then we were able to stop the run.
We were.
Did you see that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we actually stopped for it. I was worried about that.
I
Yeah.
was tripping, man.
Yeah.
Preseason, I told you, bro, we can't stop the run
hmm
if our life depended on this shit.
Man, and you know what? Huge shout out to Wilkins. I know a lot of people see the stats and they don't think, oh, he has this many sacks. Like Wilkins, that presence in the middle is why we're stopping him.
Right.
Adam Butler in the middle also. Like those big dudes are doing their thing
Right.
inside.
Shit, now that you talk defensive end, what's this dude that got the tackle at the end?
The game winning sack.
Yeah.
It's Snowden.
Snowden. He's obviously not replacing Max, but in there for Max.
Yeah,
right?
he's part of the ones
Yeah.
of the rotation that are in there for Max. him
Bro,
and
these guys are
Robinson.
hungry, man.
Yeah.
These guys are hungry, and it shows. It just goes to show how, the team is going in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know a lot of Raider fans think you were gonna be going to Super Bowl already since we won yesterday.
Well, it was funny because a lot of them were like trying to jump off the bridge before the game.
Yeah.
And then after the game, we're going to the Super Bowl.
But that's how it is. I mean, it's a roller coaster ride with the Raiders.
It is, bro. It's
like
emotions.
one fucking week we're up here.
Yeah.
Next week we're down here, and it just goes up and down. And that's been like that. Game 1, lost. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we lost. It's been a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
We need consistency in this team, and that's what we need. And hopefully that's a start to to the next game, because everybody's thinking again. Oh yeah,
we're
playing the Broncos. We beat the Broncos since I don't know how many fucking years now. We've been
8 in a row.
8 in a row.
That's
you
4
see
years,
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, no jinx this shit, but I mean, we got to make sure and go out there and play strong. I do want to talk about the Raider Nation in particular. Were there more Browns fans this time than more Panther fans last week?
You already know there was way more Browns fans there.
Yeah.
There was a point they do a little dog bark.
Yeah.
They bark like dogs, and they got loud when they were doing that. And
Wow.
we were just shaking our head like, damn, they took over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it just goes to show the team that comes to Vegas.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, we are going to have the Pittsburgh Steelers coming into town, and the Steelers travel.
Oh, they
bro.
travel.
We were
Yeah.
there last game,
Mhm.
last year, and
Last year.
it was all yellow, bro.
Yeah, it was like 70-30.
Yeah, so that's one thing we got to work on, Raider Nation. We got to jump on those tickets as soon as we can and try to fill out the stadium in black, because the other teams, they do come through, man.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They travel well.
I don't
Cleveland.
know what other team's gonna come out and be more fans than us. I'm trying to think just the Steelers.
Probably
bro.
the Steelers, and I don't know. I haven't been to a KC game.
The Chiefs gain a lot of
The
fans
Chiefs
since they've
do,
been winning
yeah.
Super Bowls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but hey, Raider Nation, they've been out there doing their thing. Shout out to the Black Hole.
Yeah,
They've been having their eye candy parties. The march with the Raiders, going over the bridge has been amazing.
Yeah. That's pretty dope.
It's been great just to see that, and I'm just excited to what's coming up in the future. So, going back to the game, Cheeto, did you see any? Because I was able to see on TV a lot of times. There's still I still see that there's not that much. I'm trying to find the right word, but like Antonio Pierce looked frustrated a bunch of times when it came to, like, there was one call in particular where they called a timeout.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? They called a timeout either in the third quarter or something, and they let the clock run.
Yeah.
And on TV they showed Antonio Pierce really frustrated,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I don't think you were able to see him there.
No, I didn't see him frustrated, but I know what you're talking about. Because even us, we were like, why are we calling another timeout? We're just wasting them at this point. Yeah.
That one. He looked very frustrated. In fact, he even walked away from everyone. And he was in one corner and he got the set. And he was like, like it was like unbelievable type of thing. But going back to the play calling with Getsy, I think he lives another week, man.
Yeah,
with
he
the
does.
nation.
He lived another week with
I'm
the
sure
nation.
there was a point where Antonio Pierce said he apologized for saying his comments.
Yeah, he did.
He apologized for just jumping on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think that that Getsy got a earful from.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you see the difference, bro?
Oh, you saw the big difference. Even with the end arounds with Trey Tucker and DJ Turner, just the way he was running the different things. Yeah. The screens, everything.
Everything. It's crazy. It's just like 1 week you're doing the same thing. Next time the playbook's open. And that's just exciting to see, man.
Yeah.
I was kind of tripping out that Brock Bowers actually dropped the ball.
Oh, I was so mad, bro. I was so mad.
But I mean, hey, nobody's perfect, but that kid doesn't miss, bro. He's fucking legit,
you could tell
man.
he had like 20 yards ahead of him, nobody there.
That's the first play or
That
second
was the
play
first.
of the game, right?
Yeah.
So see, the Raiders came out with a plan. As soon as they came out, I was like, okay, we're probably gonna win this game.
Yeah.
Just the way they came out, the play calling was just way different, and you just see now, like, oh, dude, they're opening up the fucking playbook, and that was great to see, man. Now, well, anything else?
The only thing I didn't like about the playbook, and I like that they opened it, was when we got the 10-point lead, then I felt we got conservative again. Then we started just running more, not taking those shots like we were doing earlier. Like, if we have a 10-point lead, I think we need to, like, put our foot on the gas and knock this team out. If we scored one more time after that, Cleveland was done.
Yeah.
You could see it on their sideline, bro.
Yeah.
They were pissed that they were losing. So we need to finish those games.
That's a great point because I don't really remember the last time the Raiders. Well, I do remember. It was Chargers Raiders Thursday Night Football. We beat the shit out of them.
Oh yeah.
But when you have a comfortable lead, I don't. We hardly have that. It's
Rarely.
always like there was still 3 minutes in the game, and we still could have lost that game.
Oh, we could have lost that game yesterday.
Bro,
We
I
were
was
close.
losing my shit, and thank God I was home because I was just, bro, and we came through. Shout out to Snowden. Shout out to the defensive line, bro, because man, that last play was insane, bro.
It was, bro. It was. Yeah.
How was the reaction there in the stadium?
Oh man, so I made my way down to the black hole finally. I sat down in the black hole, so I was right there when they made the play. Like just to see Wilkins get inside, bust that play up, and then make Deshaun Watson run around, and you were just screaming because there was dude open. Trust me, they were open.
Right.
But the fact that Snowden got there before he can throw the ball, and then even Robinson came to clean up the play. Like once we made that play, though, the whole stadium went wild.
Was that on the side of the black hole when it happened?
Yeah, that was on that side.
Oh,
Yeah, it was on that side when that
shit must
happened.
have been crazy.
Oh, it went crazy when that happened, bro.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
man. So now, I'll bring it up. I let people leave comments on my story for today's show, and I'll read them in just a bit. But the question they still have concerning is regarding Max Crosby.
Yeah.
We know we're playing the Broncos next week.
Yeah.
I mean, any given Sunday, any team could beat you.
Right.
But it is the Broncos. Let's be real down here. But their defense picked up. They took the Jets to the last
their
moment.
defense has been playing good.
And Jets missed the field goal. Then the Broncos beat the Jets with
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. And, anything can happen. But the question everyone is really concerned is, will you play Max Crosby on this coming up game? His ankle looked really bad. It's a high ankle sprain. I saw pictures that I haven't seen that they were out there, but he was rolled up all the way to almost to his chin right here.
Oh, that bad?
That bad. He was on the Panthers game.
Oh.
And they didn't talk about it, but his shit was packed. So, I mean, what do you think? Game time decision?
I honestly think it would be game time, but don't. I mean, it's still early in the season, so you don't want him to go out there and get hurt even worse and then miss the rest of the season. You know, if we won the way we did this last game and we can do it without Max, then fine. If he's ready to go, put him in. But obviously, you see a difference when he's not 100. That Panthers game, he was not the same.
Yeah, you could tell right away. If I was coaching, I would just do more like limited time, bro.
Yeah, I would
You
limit.
don't have to play the whole game.
Yeah.
And now Devontae Adams apparently
Hamstring,
and he's week by week now.
Yeah.
It's not like so. You know what? Hey, Tucker, Jacoby Myers did some key plays also.
Yeah.
Did you see any overthrows by Minshew?
I did. There was one. I think it was DJ
I
Turner.
think I need to take back the question. Was it more Minshew's fault or was it more of the pressure?
The one where he overthrew him, he was wide open. That was Minshew. He just missed. It's gonna happen. You're gonna miss.
Is that the first quarter?
That was the first quarter.
Down the seam.
The ones down the seam. Yeah. Like when we saw that dude, we were like touchdown, and we're like, how did you miss?
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
But other than that, he was on point.
Yeah.
He even made some throws that were like in tight coverage.
Right.
And we were like, damn, this is the stuff where you're talking about where he takes a risk, but he gave the receiver a chance to make the play, and they did.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then look, I'm gonna bring something up that it was a key.
Uh-oh.
It was a key. If this play does not happen, we lose the game. So I want to give a shout out to Palomalo.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he came in and fucking smacked that ball with his helmet.
Yeah.
That guy was gonna take off, bro. That ball was right on that dude's. Watson put
That
it
was
right
Amari
on his
Cooper.
hand. It was fuck that guy. That shit was on his hands, bro.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dude, there was replays at home. I was watching.
Yeah.
Dude, if Palomalo is like a second late,
It doesn't.
that guy is gone, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Palomalo because he went in there for Epps, right?
Yeah.
Covering Epps' position. And dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, Isaiah Palomar played good. He played good that game, bro. He was all over the field.
Yeah.
And when he made that play, we needed it. And then Maury picked it off.
So Palomalo, the veteran, the Steeler player, that's his uncle?
That's his uncle. Yeah.
Isn't that
So
crazy?
Isaiah Palomar is his nephew, yeah.
Palomalo played for USC.
Yes.
And his nephew too?
Same.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's a trip, bro.
Yeah, that's where the Usos like to go, to USC.
Yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
If he keeps it up, I don't know about Ebbs.
Man, the way Epps went down for the year, it's a contract year.
Yeah.
I've always said I like Paloma. All he needed was a chance, and he might have gotten that chance, and he could earn that spot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, Raider Nation, it is Victory Monday, so I want to give a shout out to all the Raider fans who went out there to the Raider game and representing because, hey, our season's been up and down right now.
Yeah.
We're 2-2. We're at 500. And, hey, a
It's a
game
good
at a
place to
time.
be.
A game at a time. And I'm just excited for that. Anything else you could share with the Raider Nation from game 2?
No, just how you're saying, like, keep showing up, keep representing. It's a roller coaster. We're Raider fans. It's not new to us.
Right.
We're gonna Raider it out sometimes, but hey, keep showing the support. It's not over. It's older. It's early in the season, and we could still make some noise this year.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm excited. We're moving out to the Broncos.
Yeah.
Raiders, Broncos. Anything you can share with the Broncos about their quarterback and everything?
They have a rookie quarterback, Bo Nix, who's been struggling. The dude only threw like 60 yards last game, but they still won. So the Broncos have a good defense. Our thing is going to be just making sure we make Bo Nix make mistakes.
Right.
As long as they make mistakes and we capitalize, we'll be able to go in there and win like we normally do.
For sure.
But that's the only thing is they have a struggling offense. They're like us.
Yeah.
They have a good defense, and they're just trying to get that offense going.
Yep. Man, so look, if we win this game against the Broncos, we got Steelers coming at home.
Woo!
Steelers lost this weekend, right?
Yeah, that was their first loss.
Yeah, that was the first. I'm kind of happy they lost because I didn't want them to play the Raiders coming off a loss.
Oh,
You know what I mean? 'Cause they always bounce back.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that. We have a lot of things going on. Just want to give a shout out to Hotheads. You see, we're repping the hats right now,
Yes.
guys. Shout out to Hotheads. You got the Woodson in the back. I got the Al Davis down here. We are repping Hotheads, man, in this show. So shout out to them. And we have a special guest here today, man.
Yeah, we do.
And Raider Nation, man, I've been seeing her grinding every because I only follow Raider stuff, you know what I mean? And this guy follows Dodgers shit. So I'm pretty sure he knew her before I did. But we've been seeing her grinding.
Yeah.
There's a new song coming out. And hey, let's just bring it out. No more saying. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have here on set Amanda Carrrera, guys. Give it up for her. She's in the studio.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Good.
We are doing good, Amanda. Thank you for visiting us today after a victory.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm so excited to be on. This is such an honor. Thank you.
No, thank you for
No,
coming
it's
by.
an honor to have you here. I was just worried yesterday, knowing that you were going to be on our show. I didn't even want to put it out there yet because I was like, fuck it, we lose. Imagine like how sad this shit was.
I know.
But hey, Amanda, thank you for being here. We're all excited to have you here.
Thank
Your
you.
song, Raider Baby.
Raider Baby.
We'll leave
That's
out
the
everything
one.
on the description. You guys can check it out. It's been hitting, man. It's been out there. I've been seeing on a lot of all my platforms. Every time I put Raiders stuff, it's been out there. And just before that, we want to talk a little bit about you, about the Raiders for
Yes.
sure. We were talking earlier before we started filming. How'd you become a Raider fan, and when was more or less the first time you were in the, with the Raider Nation?
Yes, you guys. So I fell in love with Raider Nation because my first NFL football game that I ever went to was a Raider game. So shout out to my homie Damo. He's like, hey, you want to come with me to Raiders opening day? And I'm like, yeah, I'm super down. So we went, and the tailgate was so lit. I loved how passionate all the fans are. And I just fell in love. I was like, oh, I like the Raiders. I love the Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This was in Oakland, right?
It was in Oakland, yeah.
Okay.
So I think it was like in 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, when we went. But it was so awesome. And
Nice.
the game was super, super fun. So I fell in love with it.
That's how all of us
That's a
became
lot of
Raider
us
fans,
became bigger
actually.
fans.
You
Yeah.
know, we go to one game the first time and that's it.
Yeah.
It's over with. So that's awesome. But how do you see the Raider Nation now? I mean, you started in Oakland, you've seen it move to Vegas now. It doesn't end, right? It's just
It's endless. Exactly. I love it. I love it even more now. I've been able to go to a lot of Raider Nation events. Like
Okay.
the Black Hole had one, and Raider Crusaders had one at Hollywood Park Casino.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So it was the night before opening day,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to perform at it and meet all of the big Super Raider fans,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was so fun. It was so awesome. Everyone was super, super cool, and
Nice, nice.
everyone's so like ride or die, and
Right.
I
Yeah,
just love
yeah.
that. That's what I love about the nation,
Yeah.
So it was so cool that they welcomed me, and they liked the song. That was like my main thing. I just really hope that they liked the song
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I made it for Raider Nation.
Right, right,
So
right.
it was cool, you guys. Like that event was awesome. Shout out to everyone over at the Black Hole and Raider Crusaders,
Yeah.
Raiders Against the World, like all the organizations that were involved in it. It was
Yeah, yeah.
super cool. And Little Easy was there and
Mhm.
DJ
Yes,
Yella, and
yes.
we were also celebrating Easy E's birthday that
Right,
day.
right.
So it was super cool. The homegirl Cece Valencia was
Yeah,
hosting.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was. That was super
Yeah,
cool.
so
Yeah.
it was a really, really cool vibe, and being with all the Raider fans was just, it made everything so perfect. It
Right,
was
right.
Yeah. Actually,
awesome.
my boy Cheeto Linus was there live.
Yeah, I
that
was
day.
there. I was there that day at the LA Takeover. I remember seeing you there. I
Oh,
remember seeing
really?
Cece there.
That is
Yeah.
so cool.
It was so hype. It was so lit. You know, that was my nephew's first little Raider event too.
That's
So just
awesome.
being able to see how you felt welcome like that continues to grow and develop with the Raider Nation. Because you really
Yes.
do feel welcome when you're with other Raider fans.
Yeah, it feels like a family. Like it's
Right,
one big
right.
familia. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yes.
it's awesome to hear, Amanda. I'm just gonna be real because, Raider Nation, Raider fans. I mean, you wear a Raider shirt, you see someone with Raider wearing Raider gear, you're automatically family. It's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, you're a Raider fan.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times,
Yeah.
a lot of times there's the thing about like, oh yeah, they're Raider fans, but they don't even go to games, or they never been Raider fans.
Yeah.
Right.
And just to know that you've been in fucking Oakland, shit, when it all
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah.
My first Raider game, fuck you weren't even born yet, but I was in LA, right? And it was
Cool.
1986, my first game. But when I went to Oakland is when I was really like in the tailgate experience.
All right.
Fuck, I was drinking at the time. I was partying and shit.
Right.
But that's like the mystique of Raider Nation.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
go Oakland, that's where it all started. That's where they're from.
Yeah.
And knowing that you were there, and that's when you
Yes.
became a Raider fan. That is awesome to share with the Raider Nation.
Yes.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
you know, she's a real one.
Right.
She's and you became a Raider fan, so that's fucking exciting to see.
Thank you.
Um,
Yes.
What do you have planned next right now? Coming up, I know that you, like you're saying, you're talking about the LA Takeover. You were
Yes.
there. I know. Yesterday you were at the 28 bar in Alhambra.
Yes, I
What,
was.
any plans you have coming up next?
Yeah, so I was at 28 West. Shout out 28 West. I will be going back again, you guys. So stay tuned. I'll let you guys know when I'll be back
Oh,
to
okay.
perform. Yeah, shout out to Alice. I love her. She's one of the owners there, and
Mm-hmm.
she really likes the song, and she really likes the Dodger song too. So
Okay.
it was really, really cool. I was like, okay, like
Yeah.
I just we hit it off really well. And I actually just performed at Whiskey Stadium, right across the street from Allegiant Stadium in
Right,
Las
right.
Vegas.
Yeah.
And like that was really, really cool. A lot of all Raider Nation, the Black Hole, puts the event together,
Mhm.
and so that was really, really cool. I got to perform at that, so I'm definitely like in talks with them about going back and also
Oh,
performing
okay.
again in Vegas.
Nice.
And I did go to the Mandalay Bay to Eye Candy
Mhm.
Lounge, and they always have like a big Raider party there the
Yeah.
night before the
Yeah, yeah.
games. You guys, it was so fun. I highly recommend you guys have to go at least one time. Check it out, and the vibes are popping. The vibes are lit. Shout out to DJ Steph. She has
Right, the
she has
homegirl,
all the
DJ
vibes
Steph.
going
Right
the
there,
whole
yeah.
night.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got to meet Cisco, who's the main person that runs the Black Hole,
Right,
and
right, right.
Javier, and so it was really, really cool. Like I just love like I said, like how welcoming and supportive
Yeah.
everyone has been, and everyone's been showing me lots of love, and
Oh, that's
it's so
good.
cool.
All right.
Yeah. And upcoming, I am gonna be doing like more shows too in LA, so I'm definitely gonna be singing Raider Baby. So
Right.
I'll let
Nice,
you guys
okay.
know, like, just follow me on my social media platforms. I'll be posting my next coming performances.
Yeah.
And I want to go to a tailgate again for sure. Like, it's
Yeah.
so funny you said that because when I went to Oakland, I totally did the whole experience. I drank,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
partied,
yeah.
like I got the whole experience.
Yeah.
But this, now I don't really drink as much and stuff
Right,
anymore.
right.
So I didn't get to this last time and I was working, so but it doesn't matter. Like if you don't even have to drink to have
Yeah.
a good time with the Raider
Right.
Nation.
Mhm.
That's what's cool and that's what I loved about it.
it's
Yeah.
the tailgate in Vegas.
Different.
It's very different.
It
know,
was.
It's very different.
All right.
But it is what it is. But here in LA, the Raider Nation tailgate. So the Charger game, we got the Rams coming up.
The Rams are coming
So
up.
I will be at that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys, I'm gonna be at Long Beach. Carlos is doing. It's actually a comedy event, and it's the night before,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's I think it's in Long Beach. Like I'll post about it, but it's a rate. Do you know which one I'm
It's
talking
I'm
about?
gonna be on there too. It's the Stand Up Bellflower Comedy Club.
Yeah,
That's the one you're gonna be at?
Yeah. So I'll be leaving in the fourth quarter, going to Bellflower for the comedy show. But you guys are gonna have like a couple artists, and you're doing your stuff
you guys.
before that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
performing
Okay.
at that, so
Mhm.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
So if the Raiders lose, I won't be going to that shit. No, but- yeah, no, but yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
so that'll be my next one, you guys. That one,
Yeah.
and it's
Oh,
coming up,
okay.
and it's
October
it's
20th.
October
20th.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the day
So
of
I'm
the game.
So
excited.
look, I wanted to say something because I like the way you came out with this song. I've been knowing when you were going to be on the show. I started hearing and everything, because Raiders, there's mainly a lot of like rap hip hop songs.
There is a lot of
so that's a
rap
lot.
hip-hop.
And my wife can't stand that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I knew your wife would like this
I have to
song.
bring her up because
Yeah.
my wife, she's you know, she was in her music
The freestyle.
in the
age.
freestyle. So it's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
big time. Like my wife's like that's her shit. So it's funny because when I was talking to her about you were gonna be on the show, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, so what song?" And then she was like, "Better be like some other rap shit." You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yes.
I play because we love Ice Cube.
Yeah.
We listen to like that. I don't want no haters.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes, I love
for
that
us. That's
song.
our Raider theme song. But we listen to all the other. I listen to it like the way me
Yeah,
and you
you do.
listen to the Raider.
Yeah.
But then you came up with this song, that freestyle feeling.
I like it.
And then
Yes.
I was with my wife, and then I showed her the song, and she was like, "Hell yeah, that's the thing."
That's
She
so
would, yeah.
awesome
So
to
it
hear.
it touches that generation a lot that grew up in the freestyle music.
Yes, it does.
And there's a lot of Raider fans in that age that are like the legit Raider fans
Yes.
that are on that age that were born on the 70s. Like,
Yeah.
Like he threw me under the bus.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
from the 70s. I like
Yeah,
freestyle.
but shout out to the wife. That's she.
I love that.
Yeah, so she gave shout outs to you.
Oh my God, I tell
Yeah,
her
yeah,
thank you
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
much. That is so cool to
So I
hear.
didn't really want to bring that up because I think this is the first Raider song that's different from.
Yeah, that I've heard in that way. Yeah, I like the whole freestyle aspect to it too.
Yeah.
Because you do hear a lot of rap, you hear a lot of things like that. So when I heard that one, like when I hear it, it gets stuck in my head. Yeah.
I love it.
And then I
love
heard the
it.
Dodger version one. I was like, oh, there's a Dodger one too. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I like it.
Thank you
It's different.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Debbie Deb. Actually, so Cisco was telling me because he knows Debbie, and he was telling me he showed her the song. He sent it to her,
Oh,
and she
really?
likes the song.
Oh,
yeah, I
nice.
was like, that is
Uh-huh.
such an honor because
Yeah.
whenever I've like done songs that I've sampled from other artists, I get nervous. I hope people receive them well. I hope I do
Yeah.
the songs justice.
Right,
know.
right.
So it's cool, like to hear from herself that she loved
Right.
the song and to get the feedback, like what you're saying about your wife and that she likes the freestyle vibe. Like that means everything to me. I
Yeah.
really try to keep that alive, like keep all that music going and I don't know, like that just literally made my whole day.
Oh,
when you told
yeah,
me
I love-
that.
Yeah,
Thank you
no, I mean
guys.
it's true. It's an honor to have you on the show, Amanda.
Yes.
And
yes.
and then Raider
guys.
Nation, go listen to her song. We'll put all her information in the description below.
Yes.
Leave your comments. I'm sure she'll go in there. She'll reply
Yes.
on the comments. But anything, Chill, you want to share with her?
Oh no, yeah, I'm glad you came. It was an honor to have you on here, and I really do appreciate. I'm old school. I love the freestyle vibe.
I love
We
it.
always joke around about him like pop locking and all that, but whenever
That's the
whenever
fun.
I hear the freestyle, I'm all about. That's the only time I want to go dancing. It's freestyle music.
It's
So
awesome.
to hear your song and to have you on here, it's good. And also to hear that you were a Raider fan, like you were in Oakland. Like you went to
Yes.
the tailgates and all that. So that's cool to hear. And I'm glad the rest of the nation got to hear that part as well.
Thank
Definitely.
you. Thank you
Definitely.
guys.
Yeah.
Can I share with you guys one more
For
thing?
sure, for sure.
Yeah, you guys. So I actually just came out with like merchandise for my song Raider Baby. I'm wearing one of them right now. It's
Yeah, there you go.
me.
That camera, show them
and-
right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
so
it
it's
is.
me, with the Marilyn Monroe vibe. And I have it in also like heather gray, and I have a black V-neck. I also have like a hot pink one, and more merch is coming too, you guys.
All
Stay
right,
tuned.
nice,
But
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
so yeah, yesterday I did a show at the Hope Festival in Pomona, and I
Oh, you
like
did it at the Hope Festival?
yeah, I was at the Hope Festival and I
Oh,
sang Raider
nice.
Baby.
Mhm.
I'll post it too, you
Mhm.
guys, the performance.
Nice.
But yeah, a lot of the girls really loved it, and they came and bought. A guy bought one too. He
Yeah.
got one, and he liked the. He's like, cause it kind of fits like fitted, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
And he had me sign it and everything. I was like, this is so cool. So I'm getting love from everyone, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so
Oh,
cool.
that's
Like
That's good.
thank you, Raider Nation. Honestly, like from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys, and
Yeah.
I love the passion we all share. This is just such an honor.
Yeah, no,
you,
that's
guys.
that was one of the main things. As a Raider fan, as a part of the Raider Nation, to hear that you were actually in Oakland and
Yeah.
all that stuff, that
Yeah.
will really go a long way with the Raider Nation who follows us and follows, because, like I said, a lot of times people will be like, oh yeah, they don't even go to the games, or they're not real
Right.
Raider fans,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
everything. Having you said that, knowing about your background, man, that's fucking awesome, man. And like I
Thank
said,
you.
we're Raider fans, we're Raider family and everything. So
Yep.
it's an honor. One last thing, you want to tell your fans anything? We're closing it out.
Yeah, you guys, I just wanted to tell you guys, if you can follow me, I would appreciate it on all social media platforms and all my music platforms. Amanda Carrera, except TikTok. It's my full name, Amanda Jane Carrera. But I would appreciate the follow. And yeah, you guys, thank you. And check out all my music. And, I'm a sports girl at heart. I love sports. So I have a Dodger song, and I'm working on a Lakers song. And we were
Oh,
just talking
yeah.
about that because he
Yeah.
has Laker tattoo, a Kobe one. It's really,
Yeah.
really cool. So
Yeah.
so just stay tuned, you guys. I have a lot of projects coming. And
Cool.
California Crazy is gonna be my next release. It's
All
a
right.
West Coast funk
There you go.
song.
There you go.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
that's another reason I fell in love with the Raiders, because they always, they've always stayed on the
West
West
Coast.
Coast.
West Coast.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oakland, LA, back to Oakland, Vegas,
Yeah.
So I love that. I love that. So yeah. It's my
All right.
team.
Well, it was an honor, Amanda, to have you here. And then we'll leave all your information on the show. Raider Nation, thank you. Cheeto Linus, my boy, thank you for coming. This
you,
dude literally
guys.
just got off the fucking airport,
I
of the
did.
plane,
I did.
a couple hours ago. So we're here,
That's what's
and great show tonight. Thank you, Amanda, for being here. Raider Nation, we're done. Real Talk Podcast Nation. See you guys in the next one.